Okay, so let's do it. I'm so grateful that you guys are here. We're gonna do a 60-minute yoga class, starting with 3 rounds of sun salutations, and then we will hop into 26 into yoga. For the sun salutes, come towards the top of your mat with your feet close together. Take a moment, bring the weight into your toes, rock the weight back into your heels, and then stand up nice and tall. Bring your hands together at heart center and begin. As you inhale, lift your arms up overhead. Exhale, bend your knees and fold forward, relax your head. Inhale, come into a halfway lift. You can have your hands on your thighs, your shins, or the floor in front of you, back flat. Exhale, bend your knees, put your hands on the floor and step back, either into a high plank or into a tabletop. From here, hug your elbows in. I'm gonna run into this couch. Hug your elbows in, lower down halfway. Inhale, come up into your back bend. You can do baby cobra with elbows bent and thighs on the floor, or up dog with arms straight and thighs off the floor. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for down dog. Try to get heels to floor, hips to ceiling, relax your head down. If down dog doesn't feel right for your body though, come onto your knees and take a child's pose. Sink your hips down as you reach your arms forward. On your next inhale, hands on the floor, look forward and step forward. Lengthen into your halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, fold. Inhale, arms with your ears, hands together, come on up, arms up, looking up overhead. Exhale, hands down at heart center. 2 more. Inhale, lift your arms up, looking up. Exhale, bend your knees, fold. Inhale to lengthen, back flat, weight forward, hips over heels. Exhale, hands to floor, step back into your high plank or tabletop. Now you can go straight from here directly into your child's pose or down dog, or take a vinyasa, lowering down halfway. Inhale, come up into your up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up, down dog. So for down dog, spread your fingers wide, root down through all 28 knuckles, especially the space between your index finger and thumb. Lift your kneecaps up as you press your heels down. On your next inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen back into your halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, reach your eyes, lifting up, looking up overhead. Exhale, hands at heart center. Last one, inhale, lift your arms up, look up. Exhale, bend your knees, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to floor, step back into your high plank. Keep exhaling, lower down. Inhale, come up into your back bend. Exhale, hips up, down dog, or child's pose, right? Dealer's choice. If you're doing down dog, try to get your heels on the floor. If your heels aren't on the floor yet, try taking a little bit of a wider step. Relax your head. Push the floor away from you with your hands. Take a slow inhale. Slow exhale. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands together, arms with your ears, root to rise, looking up. Exhale, hands down. Wonderful. So that's our warm up. Come to the middle of your mat and towel for pranayama deep breathing. 2 sets. Bring your feet together, toes, heels touching nicely. Interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, and glue your knuckles under your chin. Rock your weight into your heels. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. You made it to class. Concentrate, meditate, and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in. Fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Exhale through your mouth. HA, sound, head back. Arms forward, elbows touch. Good. Inhale, chin down. Slowly bring your chin down. Look straight ahead. Lift your elbows all the way up. Fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Slowly push your head back. Look way, way, way back for the wall behind you. Arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Keep the weight in your heels. Glue your ankle bones together. Squeeze your inner thighs. Squeeze your butt. Exhale, head up. Lock your legs. Just your head drops back. Keep shoulders over hips. Hips over heels. Weight in the heels. Inhale, head down as you inhale. Open your rib cage wide. Stomach in. Chin down. Elbows up. Full lungs. Exhale. Even as you exhale, stomach in. Eyes open, shoulders down, elbows up, triceps parallel to the floor. Inhale, head down, last breath in the first set, spine a little longer, elbows a little higher, lungs a little fuller, suck your stomach in, breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up, take your time, eyes open, hips forward, legs locked, stomach in, keep exhaling, push, squeeze, elbows touch. Good, change. Arms down, you can roll out your shoulders and head. Second set, feet together, interlock your fingers, bring your knuckles under your chin like glue. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your butt, grow taller out of the base of your spine, and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up, breathing in through your nose, lift your elbows up, suck your stomach in, fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up, exhale through your mouth like you're fogging up a mirror on the ceiling. Arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Every new inhale, you want to take in more air than the last breath to expand your lung capacity. Exhale, head up. The more you exhale here, the more fresh oxygen you can take in, push the air out. Inhale, head down. So make this the deepest breath so far. Breathing into the top of the lungs, middle of the lungs, bottom of the lungs, full lungs. Exhale, head up. In our day-to-day life, we don't really use the full lung capacity, but the lungs need to be worked out like any other part of the body. Inhale, head down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, head up for a full 6 seconds. Slowly head back, slowly arms forward, elbows touch away from your body. Inhale, head down, last breath. Second set, make it the deepest breath of your life. When your lungs are totally full, surprise yourself. Take in one more sip of air. Exhale, head up. Take your time, let everything go through the exhale breath. Any worries, any cares, let them go. Be here now, elbows touch. Good, change, arms down. We continue, half moon with hands to feet pose. Feet together, inhale your arms over your head, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs, stretch up, and bend right and left, right and left. Every time you pass through the middle, reach up a little taller. And then come to stop in the middle. Bring the weight into your heels. Push your hips a little forward, squeeze your palms together, upper body back, touch your biceps to your ears. Inhale, breathing, stretch up out of your waist, try to touch the ceiling. Exhale, breathing, absolutely straight line, slowly bend your body to the right. Without bending your elbows or knees, continuously push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling in the left side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. Keep the weight in your heels. Push your hips a little more forward, upper body back, touch your biceps to your ears. Push your left hip forward to get your 2 hips in line. Now bring your right shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming. Come down, push and push and push. Change, inhale to come up, hips forward, arms back, stretch up, and slowly bend to the left as you press your hips to the right. Come down without bending your elbows or knees. Mouth closed. Eyes focus forward, relax your jaw, soften your shoulders, lift your chin, lift your chest, and breathe in and out through your nose. Let your breath be your guide. As you inhale, lengthen your arms, palms together. As you exhale, root down through your heels, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up. First back bend of the day. This is the only posture I can't show and tell at the same time. Take a deep breath. Full lungs, keep your eyes open and relax your head back as far as it goes. Maybe give your head a gentle shake. Look for the floor behind you. From here, squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and immediately bring your arms back with your ears. Try to touch the wall behind you. So whole spine backward bending from coccyx to the neck, lower back, middle back, upper back. Bend your total spine backward bending. Try to fall down backwards, maximum weight in your heels. Inhale, breathing, push stomach, thighs, hips forward, and then bring your arms back. Look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Good, change. Inhale to come up, stretch up. Exhale, bend your knees and fold. Go down with a flat back, put your hands on the floor, drop your head, and then go for a walk, bend one knee, straighten the other, move your hips, right, left, right, left. This is a U-turn from back bending to forward folding. At the beginning of class, your spine might not be quite warmed up yet. Move your hips to get your lower back nice, relaxed, comfortable, easy, flexible. Padasana, hands to feet pose, stomach in, bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your calves, your Achilles, or eventually your heels from underneath. Step on all 10 fingers. Pull on your heels, roll forward like a wheel, and wrap your elbows back behind you. Touch stomach to thighs, chest to knees, let your head hang heavy. See if you can touch your face to your shins below your knees. No room for light and air between the upper and lower body. Pull on your heels. Roll your weight into your toes, lift your hips up to stretch your spine down. Good, change, come up, arms with your ears, try to come up with a flat back. Good, arms down, and you stand a little taller. Second set, feet together, inhale, arms overhead. Palms together, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, hips forward, arms back, stretch up tall, and slowly bend to the right as you press your hips to the left. Come down without bending your elbows or knees. So if the knees are bending a little bit or elbows are bending up, come up a little bit, touch biceps to ears, contract your quadricep muscles, and breathe in and out through your nose. As you inhale, lengthen your arms. As you exhale, come down, push, push, push. Change. Inhale to come up, hips forward, arms back, stretch up, and slowly bend to the left as you press your hips to the right. Keep the weight in your heels, hips a little more forward, head and arms back, biceps with ears. Push your right hip forward, 2 hips in line, left shoulder forward. Open your chest like a flower, petal blooming. Come down, push and push and push. Change. Inhale to come up. Second heart opener. Take a deep breath, full lungs. Keep your eyes open. Relax your head back. Squeeze your butt. Lift your chest and bring your arms back with your ears. Imagine you're tracing your index fingers along the ceiling, down the back wall. Whole spine backward bending, whole front of the body stretching. Keep the weight in your heels, thigh muscles contracted. Push stomach, thighs, hips forward, and then bring your arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Change. Inhale to come up, stretch up. Exhale, bend your knees, go down with a straight spine. Put your hands on the floor, relax your head, stomach in, go for another walk, move your hips, shake your head. You've been here before, notice what's a little bit more loose, what's still a little tight. There's no right or wrong. Second set, Padasana, bend your knees halfway, grab the backs of your legs or your heels from behind. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling on the back of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes with a smiling, happy face. It's kind of poetic. Pull on your heels, roll forward like a wheel, lift your hips up, stretch your spine down. Good. Change. Come up, arms with your ears, hinge at your hips. Nice. Arms down, and you let that one go. Awkward Utkatasana. Step your right foot to the right about 6 inches. Hip width distance, insides of your feet parallel. Arms up, parallel to the floor, tricep muscles tight, stomach in, bend your knees, sit back and down into a chair. Feet flat position, spine straight to begin with, 100% of your body weight in your heels. Sit down halfway only, hips into a chair. Suck your stomach in. From here, start to lift up. Lift your chin up, chest up, lean back, fall back, way back. Try to fall down backwards at the end. Change. Inhale to come up, keep your arms there. Push your hips a little forward, spread your toes wide. Now come up maximum on your tippy toes like a ballerina. Stretch up first, bend your knees, sit down. Lean back. Touch your head and hips to an imaginary wall behind you. Heels a little higher, knees a little higher. Sit down into a chair, but don't sit below a chair. Change. Inhale to come up. Last part. Squeeze your knees together. Keep your toes pointing forward. Insides of your feet parallel. Knees pressed together. Lift your heels and slowly sit down. Stop whenever you want or keep sitting down, and then stop when there's a 1/2 inch gap between hips and heels. Lift your chest. Drop your shoulders, relax your jaw. Change. Knees together, thighs together, all the way up. Good. Heels down, right foot back, arms down. Second set, step your right foot to the right, hip bone distance, same footprint, insides of your feet parallel, like 11s, arms up, parallel to the floor, all 5 fingers together, triceps tight, stomach in, bend your knees, sit back, and down. So stick your butt out as you fold your chest forward. Notice if your knees are going in or out, or your toes are pointing in and out. Keep the toes pointing forward, knees pointing forward. Sit down more, lean your upper body back. Good. Change. Come on up. Hips a little forward. Now come up all the way on your tiptoes. So notice if you're sticking your butt out, you want to push your hips forward, lift up, bend your knees, sit down. Same thing. Notice if your knees are going way in or way out. Point the knees forward, toes forward, heels forward, lean back. Change. Inhale to come up. Last part. Squeeze knees together. Keep the insides of your feet parallel. Heels up, shoulders down, sit down. Slower you do, the better you do. It's where you gain the strength, the balance, the control. Stop when there's a gap between your hips and heels. Squeeze your knees together and forward. Lift your chest, lift your chin, relax your jaw. Change. Slowly come up, knees together. Good. Heels down, right foot back, arms down. Eagle pose Garasana. We'll do the right side first. Note that I am not mirroring you, so identify your right side. Inhale your arms over your head. Exhale, swing your right arm under your left arm, right elbow under left elbow. You can grab your shoulders, interlock your fingers, or have hands in prayer, thumbs towards your face. Pull your elbows down, bend your knees, sit down into a chair, stay down there, and bring your right leg over your left leg, right leg over left leg, cross twist, and eventually wrap your right foot behind your left calf muscle. It doesn't have to be today or tomorrow. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing your balance, arch your upper body back. Bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left, twist like ropes, sit down more, lean your upper body back at the end. Good, change. Feet together, arms over your head. We'll do the left side. Swing your left arm, zoom, under your right arm, left elbow, under right elbow, palms together, thumbs towards your nose. Pull your elbows down, bend your knees, sit down, stay down there, and bring left leg over right leg, left knee over right knee, and then see if you can wrap your left foot behind your right calf. Now notice as you start to wrap your foot, if your knees point to the right side of the room, it's really normal. Bring your knees to the left, back to center, upper body to the right. You want wrists over elbows, elbows over knees, knees over ankle, weight in your heel, sit down, and lean back. Change. Feet together, arms over your head, second set, right arm, zoom, under left arm, palms together, thumbs towards nose, pull elbows down, sit down, stay down, and bring right leg over left leg. Think hamstring over quadricep. So on this side, right, knees to the right. Push your left hip forward and right shoulder forward. Notice if one shoulder is higher than the other, try to even out the shoulders, even out the hips, sit down, and lean back. Good, change, feet together, arms over your head, last one, left arm, zoom, under right arm, pull elbows down, sit down, lean back, and left leg over right leg. If you have your hands in prayer, start to straighten the wrists, but try to keep the fingers in line, it's so hard. And if you have your foot wrapped, try to eliminate the gap between your left foot and right calf. Sit a little lower, breathe a little slower, arch your upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together, arms over your head, arms down, party time. You can grab a sip of water if you want. Cheers and cheers. Okay, let us continue. Standing, head to knee, Dandasana, Janushrasana. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, and lift your right leg up. Point your toes, flex your toes, keep your toes flexed back. Option to stay here, or slowly start to round down. Maybe just an inch or two today, or eventually pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, nice tight, white knuckle grip. Standing legs should be solid, concrete, one piece lamp post unbroken, you have no knee. If you've been coming for a while and you know your left leg is locked, no bend, no wobble, inhale, breathing slowly, gently, lift your right leg up. Stretch it forward until your right leg is exactly parallel to the floor. If both legs lock, then bend elbows down. Touch elbows to calf muscles. One day elbows go below the calf muscles, lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Change, slowly reverse out. Shift your weight to your right leg, engage your right kneecap, lift your right thigh, and then lift your left leg up. Point your toes, flex your toes, keep your toes flexed back, stomach in. Option to stay here or slowly round down and eventually pick up your left foot. All 10 fingers interlocked. If your standing leg is bending a whole bunch, think less about pushing the knee back and more about lifting the hips up so that the knee stacks on top of the ankle, not the toe. If standing leg is locked, then slowly lift your left leg up. And it's a real kick. Kick your heel forward, flex your toes back. Eventually the kicking leg will lock too. Doesn't have to be today or tomorrow. If both legs lock, then start to bend elbows down, stomach in. One day elbows go below the calf muscles, drop your shoulders and breathe through your nose. Change, slowly reverse out. You can put your hands on your back, do a little back bend, or an even, Second set, shift your weight to your left leg. Contract inner thigh as well as outer thigh. Lift your right thigh up, flex your toes back, engage your abdominal wall, round down, and pick up your right foot. Concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Inhale, lift your right leg up. If both legs lock, exhale, bend elbows down. If elbows go below calf muscles and you can balance, then tuck your chin to your chest and put your forehead on your knee. Lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Change. Take your time as you come out. Good. Last one. Shift your weight to your right leg. Squeeze your right thigh. Lift your left leg up. Toes back. Stomach in. Round down. Pick up your left foot. Squeeze your right thigh. Flex your toes back. Nice tight grip. And lift your left leg up. Good. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. If elbows go below calf muscles, tuck your chin to your chest and put your forehead on your knee. Hold wherever you are for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Good. Reverse out. Take your time. Very nice. Put your hands on your back again and do a little back bend. Second set, or no, yeah, sorry, not second set. Let's do the next posture, standing bow pulling pose, Dandasana Dhanurasana. Feet together, bring your right hand up, elbow touches the body. Bring your hand out to the right, palm faces the ceiling. Give yourself a high five for practicing yoga today. Reach back and without turning or twisting your wrist, pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle bone, thumb with your index finger. Bring your left arm up and back with your ear, knees together to start. Lock your left leg, point your right toes, take a breath, stretch up, and go for it. Charge your body forward. Simultaneously, kick your right leg back and up. Slowly bring the body down and the leg up. See the foot coming over the top of your head. So from the side, 2 heels in line. Kick back and up, in other words, 2 shoulders in line. Touch your chin to your shoulder, shoulder blade scapula coming out of the body. Kicking, stretching, equal, simultaneous 50-50. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. Body down more, leg up more, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, slowly kick yourself up. Bring your left hand up, out to the left, reach back and pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle. Bring your left hip forward, knees together, hips in line, right arm up and back. Lift your chin, lift your chest, stretch up, and go for it. Kick into your hand as you stretch forward. So it's the kick that helps you balance longer. Actively push your left foot into your hand. And if you're falling out a lot, go a little bit slower, or maybe hold still at the top. And then once you feel stable, then come down. Body down to parallel, 2 heels in line, 2 shoulders in line. Keep the chin and chest lifted and the backward bend. Body down, leg up, charge your body forward, kick, kick, kick. Good, change. Woo, kick yourself up. Nice. Second set, bring your right hand up, out to the right, reach back, pick up the inside of your right foot, knees together, left arm up. Squeeze your left thigh, point your right toes, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, and breathe. All 5 fingers together, thumb with your index finger, palm of your left hand faces the floor. Get your left arm exactly parallel to the floor, no higher, no lower, standing leg locked. Keep the chin and chest lifted, but do start to come down, body down, leg up, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, kick yourself up. Last one, bring your left hand up, out to the left, reach back, pick up the inside of your left foot, right arm up, knees together. Lock your right leg, point your left toes, take a deep breath, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, and breathe. Notice if you're grabbing the floor with your right toes. Relax your right toes. Point your left toes. This might be confusing at first, like a new neurological pathway. Can you relax right toes and point left toes? Lift your chin, lock your leg, body down, leg up, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, kick yourself up. Come towards the back of your mat for Tula Dandasana, balancing stick. Feet together, inhale, arms overhead, palms together, interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs, and lean back. Step your right foot forward, a big step. Shift your weight to your right foot, lift your left foot off the floor, stretch up, and now tilt. Arms, body, head, legs, everything parallel to the floor from the side. Body makes a T like Tom, not a broken umbrella. Stretch, 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 change. Left foot down, right foot back, lean back, chest up, step your left foot forward. Shift your weight to your left foot, lift your right foot off the floor, stretch up, and then tilt. So it's a short posture, but you still want to go into it slowly with control. Body down and leg up. So bring your chest down, chin forward, heel up, stretch. Good. Change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down. I'll show you from the side, although admittedly I don't like showing this posture from the side because I'm not super good at it. Second set, arms over your head. This is a hard posture, palms together, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, lean back, step your right foot forward, lock both legs, point your left toes and tilt. So you want to eliminate any curvature in your back. For a lot of us, we round down. For the flexy folks like me, we tend to arch the lower spine, but eventually the back is totally flat, chest down, chin forward, heel up, stretch, change, left foot down, whew, right foot back, last one, here we go. Step your left foot forward, lock both legs, stretch up, point your toes and tilt. So think like a human tug of war. You're charging forward and stretching back the whole time. Body down, heel up, palms together, stretch, change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down. Okay, enough of that. You're welcome to come to the top of your mat and face one side of your mat so that your feet stay on your mat for the standing separate leg stretching series. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, big step, arms down parallel to the floor. Turn your toes in, heels out, lock your legs, lift your chest, and swan dive forward. So I'm in a new location where I have my mat facing the other way. So my thoughts on where to walk to don't quite make sense. Grab your heels from behind, roll forward like a wheel, and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down. If you can't grab your heels, try taking a little bit of a bigger or smaller step. And if you still can't grab your heels, start by grabbing the outsides of your feet to pull, or you can even put your hands on the floor in front of you. Roll forward, lift your knees, lock your legs, and try to touch your forehead to the floor in between your feet. Good, change, come on up. Keep your feet apart. We're gonna float a triangle pose. Turn your right foot out and take a bigger step. Trikonasana. Bend your right leg and sit as low as you can. Keep your hips down there, spine straight in the middle, and just move your arms. Right elbow in front of the knee, left arm up to the ceiling, 6 and 12 on a clock. Look up towards the ceiling, touch your chin to your shoulder, push your left hip forward and down. Push your right knee back with the help of your elbow. Turn, twist upper body back, lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change. Rotate your arms, straighten your right leg. Right toes in, left toes out, 2 heels and line. Inhale, bend your left leg and lunge. And at first, when the hips or knees are tight, maybe you can't get your left thigh down yet. So if your thigh is not quite parallel to the floor, that's okay. Sit as low as you can and move your arms. If you're not yet able to get your left thigh parallel to the floor, maybe it's just the elbow, maybe it's just the forearm or wrist in front of the knee, and that way you're not collapsing all the way down, right? You want a nice long diagonal line from your ankle to the crown of your head. As you're ready, you'll sit down more, but you keep your chest lifted. Lock your right leg, right foot flat on the floor. Change. Rotate your arms, straighten your left leg, turn your left toes in. We're gonna go into standing separate leg head to knee pose. Take a slightly smaller step. Inhale, arms overhead, palms together, cross your thumbs. Exhale, pivot on your heels to one side of the room. Turn your back toes in, push your hips forward, forward, forward. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and go down. Round your spine. Chin tuck to chest, bend your right leg, touch your knee and head together. Now, if you're having trouble touching your knee and head together, try taking a little bit of a bigger step or a smaller step. You can also turn your left toes in more towards the top of your mat to get knee and head a little closer together. Front side compression, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. Push your forehead into your knee. Lock both legs, bring your hands together. Change, slowly uncurl. Vertebra by vertebra, head up, last. Good, pivot on your heels to the other side of the room. Uncross your heels, turn your back toes in, and then push your hips forward, forward, forward. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and go down. Round your spine, suck your stomach in, bend your front leg if you need to, touch knee and head together. Stretch all 10 fingers beyond your big and second toe. Bring maximum weight into your front foot. Left hip up, right hip forward, 2 hips in line, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. Push your forehead into your knee. Lock both legs, hands together. Change, slowly uncurl. Vertebra by vertebra, head up, last. Good, pivot on your heels, step your right foot back and float your arms down. Second set, stretching pose. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, big step, turn toes in, heels out, lift your chest and go down. Go down with a flat back. You wanna hinge at your hips. Grab your heels or the outsides of your feet. Wrap your elbows back, elbows to calves, shoulders to ceiling, belly button to spine, roll forward, hips up, pull, stretch, touch forehead to the floor in between your feet. Change, come on up. Take your time as you reverse out with a flat back. Triangle, turn your right foot out. Take a bigger step. Bend your right leg and sit down. Lean back and move your arms. Elbow in front of the knee, left arm up to the ceiling. Hover your right fingers between your big and second toe, but don't touch the floor. Don't push any weight on the floor. You want a triangle between your thigh, right side torso, and right upper arm. As you're ready, drop the left thigh down, but keep your chest lifted. Look up, stretch up, turn, twist upper body back. Lock your left leg, left foot, flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your right leg, right toes in, left toes out. Make sure your heels are in line. Bend your left leg and sit down, lean back, and move your arms, elbow in front of the knee, right arm up to the ceiling. So you want to lift your left oblique off of the left thigh, right? Reach your right arm up as you look up. So hips down more, and then chest up more. Stomach in, turn, twist your upper body back, like spine twisting posture, lock right leg, right foot, flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, straighten your leg, left toes in, a little bit of a smaller step for head to knee, Janu Shavasana, arms up. Palms together, only cross your thumbs. Pivot on your heels, turn back toes in, and then you can move the hips forward until hips are in line. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and slowly go down. If you have a history of slit discs, this is a posture to be careful of. Rounding down with a rounded spine can be a little bit intense for the back, right? So if this is how far you get today or you don't want to go all the way down, that's perfectly fine. As you're ready, eventually forehead and knee touch, but you're never forcing the body. For those of you with head on knee, notice if one hip is way higher than the other. Try to even out the hips so both sides of your back round equally the same. Push forehead into knee, lock both legs, hands together first. Change, slowly uncurl as if you're dragging your forehead up your thigh or chest. Head up, last. Good, pivot on your heels. Uncross your heels, turn back toes in, and then push hips forward, 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 stretch up. Tuck your chin to your chest and go down. Can you look at your belly button all the way down? You cannot see your left foot all the way down. Chin tucked to chest, bend your left leg, touch knee and head together. Now for a balance challenge, if your hands have separated, walk them back together, maybe thumbs crossed, maybe one day palms together. Push forehead into knee, lock both legs, hands together, change. Take your time. Going slow helps build the strength, the balance, the control. Head up last, good. Pivot on your heels, right foot back, arms down. Come to the center of your mat space for tree and toe. Lock your left leg and lift your right leg up. Hold on to your foot from underneath the foot. Touch your heel to your costume, sole of foot flat to ceiling. Let your right knee drop into a half lotus shape, but never force your knee. Right hand up, and if you can balance, left hand up. Option to stay here or float a toe stand. Start to fold forward. Hands to floor, lean forward, lift your heel, bend your knee and sit. Walk your hands back to either sides of your hips. Left hand up, right hand up, elbows down, spine straight, come a half inch off your heel. Good. Change, hands to floor, lift your hips up. You can come up on 2 feet or push your hips forward to reverse out. Good. Shift your weight to your right leg. I'll show you from the side. Lock your right leg and lift your left leg up. Heel to groin, let your left knee drop. One day from the side, 2 knees in line. One day, never forcing the knee. Left hand, and if you can balance right hand, but if your foot falls like mine does, you can just hold on to your foot. Toe stand, pick a spot on the floor, 4 feet in front of you, don't move your eyes and fold forward. If you're staying in tree pose, try to eliminate any curvature in your spine. If you're going into toe stand, same thing. If you can sit on your heel, walk your hands back, and lift your chest up. Wobbly today, left hand, right hand, spine straight, come a half inch off your heel. Good, when you're ready, hands to floor. You can come up on 2 feet or straighten your standing leg and then push your hips forward to reverse out just like you came in. Good, change, left leg down, honor yourself, give yourself high five, fist bump, turn around, Savasana. I'm gonna adjust our angle just a little bit. Head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat, and we're on the floor for the rest of class. What a delight. Heels together, toes fall open, arms down, palms face the ceiling, eyes open, mouth closed, breathing normal. A friend of mine who took class last night messaged me saying, great class. What was that sound in the background? And I was like, oh no, is there background noise in this Airbnb? And I guess it was a bad joke. I'm in Seattle, so he was making a comment on Puget Sound, which I thought was a funny joke. But I will be in this Airbnb for the next couple of days. So if you are having trouble hearing or seeing me or anything like that, please let me know. Or if you also have funny play on word jokes, please let me know because I love them. Body toss in a wind removing pose. Bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, grab your right shin, pull your knee out to the right, down towards the shoulder, completely avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor, look down the center line of your body and hold. Change, right leg down, bend your left leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, pull your knee out and down. Try to keep your right leg on the floor. If your right calf muscle does not naturally touch the floor, flex your right toes back to your face. Change, left leg down, both legs up, grab your elbows, each other. Give yourself a big hug for coming to class, good for you. And if you can't grab your elbows, that's okay, right? You can have your hands on your knees, your shins, you can interlock your fingers, grab your wrists, whatever feels good for you. From here, squeeze knees together and down. Keep your head on the floor. Without lifting your head, look down the center line of your body and breathe. Eventually, or in the future, when the bone joint skeletal system has improved, the whole spine from coccyx to the neck will be flat on the floor. Change, arms down and eyes open, breathing in and breathing out. Second set, bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, maybe switch the grip, other thumb, pinky finger on top, pull your knee out and down towards your shoulder. Notice if your right foot is crossing the center line of your body, bring your right foot a little bit to the right, so ankle, knee, hip, and shoulder all run parallel to your spine. Change, right leg down, pull left leg up, pull your knee out and down. So one day the knee will tuck under the armpit, doesn't have to be today or tomorrow. For today, try to anchor right shoulder down, right hip down, so both sides of your back lie flat on the floor. Change, left leg down, both legs up, grab your elbows each other, give yourself another big hug, squeeze your knees together, keep your head on the floor, look down the center line of your body and breathe. Slowly releasing the hips, the shoulders, even the neck, spine down towards the floor. Change, arms down and eyes open. Next, we do a straight leg sit up. If you have any concerns about your back, just roll off to the side and meet us on your stomach. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, cross your thumbs, tuck your chin to your chest and sit up. Elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Good, turn lie on your stomach for the spine strengthening series, starting with Cobra Bhujangasana, good for your lower lumbar spine. Place your hands flat on the floor below your shoulders so your elbows point up. Bring your feet together like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, look up and lift. Lift your upper body off the floor, come up halfway only, so elbows stay bent and make an L, a 90-degree angle like a rectangle. Don't forget about your cobra's tail. Keep your feet together, toes and heels touch. So lock your legs, push your feet down, hips down, hands down, look up, chin up, chest up, stretch up, breathe up. Good, change, slowly lower down. Look to your right, left ear on your mat, arms down, palms face the ceiling, toes together, heels fall open. Second set, bring your chin forward, hands flat on the floor, feet together, lock your legs, look up, and lift. Stretch your upper body, off the floor. Keep your feet together, legs locked, hands flat on the floor. Roll your shoulders back and down, stretch your elbows to your hips, lock your legs and lift your chest. Good, change, slowly lower down. Look to your left, right ear on your mat, arms down. And if it hurts to look left and right, as you look to the left, you can bend your left hand up. When you look to the right, you can bend your right hand up, and that'll take pressure off of your neck and shoulder. Otherwise, locust, Shalabhasana, chin forward, arm straight position, rotate your arms, palms face the floor, knuckles face the ceiling. Eventually start to bring your arms underneath you. One day pinky fingers touch. You're never forcing your body though. If you need to have your hands out to the side a little bit, that's okay. From here, lock your right leg, point your right toes, and lift your right leg up to a 45-degree angle, half of 90. See the foot come over the top of your head. Stretch your big toe back and then lift your thigh up. Change, right leg down. Relax your right leg, lock your left leg, point your left toes and lift your left leg up. Imagine you're drawing a line up the back wall, use your big toe. Push the palms down and slide your shoulders forward. Change, left leg down. Third part, tuck your chin and mouth down, so mouth on your mat. Bring your arms a little closer underneath you, spread your fingers wide, mouth down, squeeze your butt, feet together, lock your legs, point your toes, and lift both legs up. Come up, everybody, come up. You can do it. Struggle a little harder. Don't give up. Mouth down, shoulders down, triceps tight, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, lift your thighs up. Good, change, lower down. Bring your arms out. Look to the right and take a breath. Second set, chin forward, arms straight position. Rotate your arms, palms down. Bring your arms underneath you. One day pinkies touch. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, and lift your right leg up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, lift it up, 4, point your toes, 3, lock it out, 2, 1, change, right leg down. Relax your right leg, lock your left leg, point your left toes, and lift your left leg up. For 10, chin down, 9, eyes open, 8, shoulders down, 7, 6, 5, 4, point your toes, 3, lift it up, 2, hold, 1, change, left leg down, grand finale, tuck your chin and mouth down, bring your arms a little closer, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, point your toes, and lift both legs up. So you want to roll forward, bringing the weight forward into the shoulders, mouth down, feet together, lock your legs, squeeze your butt, lift your heels up. Good, change, lower down, bring your arms out. Look to the left, and you get this nice rush of blood through the knuckles, wrists, elbows, and shoulders. Full locust, Purna Shalabhasana. Bring your chin forward, arms out to the side like airplane wings, feet together, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, point your toes, look up, and lift, arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts off the floor like a 747 taking off. Just your hip bones on the floor, the rest of your body's in the air. Look up to the ceiling where your eyes go. Body knows to follow. Keep your feet together, toes and heels touch. Now lift your thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up. Come up a little higher at the end. Good, change. Slowly lower down. Tuck in your wings. Look to the right and breathe in. And breathe out. Second set, chin forward, arms out to the side, feet together, lock your legs, point your toes, look up, and lift. So this posture is so good for strengthening your back muscles, right? Lifting thighs and chest off the floor at once. It's also a nice opener through the chest and shoulders. Keep your neck in line with the rest of your head, so you're not dropping your head down, you're not jamming it back. Thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, lower down, tuck in your wings, look to the left, breathing in, and emptying out. Dandasana, floor bow, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below your toes, thumbs with your index fingers. Point your toes, squeeze your butt, look up towards the ceiling, and start to kick into your hands. Continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. It's the kick that drives the posture. Roll forward once, freeze between your ribs and hips, hold still. Do little sips of air in and out through your nose. Bring your knees in, Feet out, wrist straight, point your toes, look up, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, lower down, look to your right, left ear on your mat. Last one on the stomach, might as well do it. Bring your chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, point your toes, look up towards the ceiling, and kick into your hands. So try to get your thighs off the floor. Notice if you're rolling back and forth a lot, maybe kick just a little bit less and then hold still. Inner thighs a little closer together, big toes to the ceiling, chest up, look up, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, lower down, look to your left, take a breath. Good, bring your chin forward, hands to the floor, push up, come to the top of your mat and towel for fixed firm Supta Vajrasana. Start in tabletop position, open your knees, open your feet, and then walk your hands back. Start to sink your hips down to the floor, and if you have tight toes, ankles, knees, or hips, you might not be able to sit down all the way yet, that's okay. You can keep your hands in front of you, beside you, or behind you the whole time. If you can sit down between your heels, with your knees on the floor, and you're not in any pain, then put your hands on your feet. Bend right elbow down, left elbow down, drop your head back, head to floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows each other and hold. Wherever you are is just perfect. You want a gentle stretch through the tops of your feet, ankles, shins, and knees, but never a point of pain. Change. Put your hands on your feet, push yourself up. Head up last, very nice, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat and feet to the back of your mat. As you release out of the posture, you release the tourniquet effect, you get a nice rush of blood through your toes, ankles, knees, and hips. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, come to the top of your mat until second set. Open your feet, open your knees. If first set was tough, try opening your knees wider. If first set was a walk in the park, bring your knees together, but feet stay apart, and take your time. Slowly hips down to heels. If you can sit between your heels, put your palms on your soles, right elbow, left elbow, head back, head to floor. Tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows each other and hold. Send a nice deep breath to any part of your body that feels a little tight or tense. Change, put your hands on your feet, push yourself up, head up last, good, turn around, Savasana. If the sit-ups ever start to bother your back, you are welcome to roll off to the side and skip the sit-ups. The sit-ups, like everything else we do, are optional. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, flex your feet, squeeze your seat, sit up. Wonderful. Okay, come towards the back of your mat and towel for Ardha Karmasana, half tortoise. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms over your head, palms together, cross your thumbs, stretch up and go down. Forehead to floor, little fingers to floor. Reach your arms forward, sink your hips down. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Change. You're welcome to put your hands on the floor and push yourself up or come up, arms with your ears, nice, arms down, turn around, Savasana. So you can always put your hands on the floor to help walk you in and out of that. Eventually, right, you'll go down arms with ears, but it doesn't have to be today or tomorrow. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, come to the back of your mat and towel, second set. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels, and if it hurts to sit on your heels, start by standing on your knees. Arms up, palms together, stretch up, and go down with a flat back, straight spine. Forehead to floor, little fingers to floor, reach your arms forward, sink your hips down, re-energize, reorganize, revitalize. Change, come on up, arms with ears, nice, arms down, turn around, Savasana. Breathing in and emptying out. Legs together, arms over your head. Keep your heels on the floor and sit up. Wonderful. Come to the top of your mat for Camel Ustrasana, our deepest back bend. Stand on your knees, 6 inches between your knees and your feet. Put your hands on your lower back, thumbs outside, fingers down to the floor. Push your hips forward, keep your eyes open, and look up. If this feels okay, lift your nose, lift your chin, lift your throat, and eventually let your head drop back. Option to stay here with your hands on your back or go back halfway, freeze in the middle. Option to stay here or right hand down, grab your right heel, left hand down, grab your left heel. Thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. Push your hips forward, lift your chest up, relax your head back, look for your toes behind you. If you can't grab your heels yet, keep your hands on your back. It's safer support for your lower back. To come out of it safely, start by placing your hands on your back and then push yourself up without twisting your spine. Head up last. Good. Change. Turn around. Savasana. And just take a moment to let the floor hold you up. Sometimes when we're in that posture or when we release out of the posture, we get a rush of something. It can be adrenaline, dizzy, lightheadedness, nauseous, or maybe like an emotional thing comes up or a memory. It's just a release of tension from the front of the body. It can feel kind of intense or even psychedelic when we're in it, but after class we walk a little bit lighter. So always do second set. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Okay, come to the top of your mat and towel, second set. You can open your knees a little wider, and if you have tight knees, you can even roll up your mat, so there's extra padding under your knees. Look at that. Open your knees 8 to 10 inches between your knees, 6 inches between your feet. Put your hands on your lower back, maybe trying to bring elbows closer together behind you in second set. Push your hips forward, keep your eyes open, and slowly go back. You can stay light and lifted with your hands on your back the whole time, or as you're ready, keep going back and eventually grab your heels. Wherever you are is perfect. The goal of this posture is to open the front of the body and bend the spine. The result is that sometimes you grab your heels, but please do not confuse goals with results. The goal is always you healing your body. The result is that from time to time, you go deeper into a posture, but that's just a byproduct. Change, hands to back, and push yourself up. Good, head up last, turn around. Savasana, breathing in and breathing out. Well, let's keep going. Legs together, arms over your head. Tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Middle of your mat and towel for rabbit, Savasana. Start with knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Make L's with your hands like little bunny ears and grab your heels from the outside. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest and go down. Take your time, forehead to knees, top of head to floor. Pull on your heels, don't lose the grip. Lift your hips up. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one. That head stays in place. Pull on your heels, engage your abdominal wall, stomach in, round your spine. Change, hips down, slowly uncurl, vertebra by vertebra, disc by disc, head up last, turn around, Savasana. Second set, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up, arms with your ears. Middle of your mat and towel, second set, rabbit, knees, feet together, hips on your heels, grab your heels from the outside, always stretch up first, and then tuck your chin to your chest and go down. Imagine more space being created between each vertebrae. So after camel pose, that back bend where we compress the spine, rabbit pose, this forward curl decompresses the spine, shoulders up, heels together, stomach in, round your back. Change, hips down, slowly uncurl, head up last, turn around, Savasana. Quick time check. Oh, great, we're doing great on time. Okay, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. We're gonna do one set of head to knee with stretching, followed by spine twist. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Wonderful. Come to the middle of your mat and towel for Janusharasana, head to knee pose. Bring your right leg out to the top right corner of your mat. Bend your left leg all the way in. Touch your heel to your costume. Inhale your arms over your head, stretch up. Exhale, turn to your right, tuck your chin to your chest, and put your forehead on your knee. Now to touch your knee and head together, you can bend your right leg as much as you want. From here, interlock your 10 fingers up to the webbing under the ball of your right foot and flex your toes back to your face. Bend your elbows down to open shoulder blade scapula, left elbow down, left shoulder down, roll into the left. Good, change, arms up, left leg out, right leg all the way in. Stretch up first, turn to your left, tuck your chin to your chest, and go down. Slowly over time, you can lengthen or even lock the leg. Doesn't have to be today or tomorrow. Start to bend elbows down, and notice if you're rolling to the left, try to bring the right hip down, right knee down, right shoulder and elbow down, so both sides of your back round equally. Change, arms up, both legs out in front of you, lie down on your back, let your spine realign, showing you from the side, and sit up. Paschimottanasana stretching, bend your knees, hook onto your big toes with your middle and index fingers, thumbs on top, and scoot your butt back, right, left, 10 to 15 times. Knees together, feet together, flex your toes back. Eventually legs will straighten or even lock. Doesn't have to be today or tomorrow. For today, rather than rounding your back, try to arch your back, lift your chin and chest. And if that means knees need to bend, that's okay. Go forward, folding forward, stretching forward, stomach to thighs, pull. Chest to knees stretch, one day toes and head touch. Good, change. Stay seated for spine twist. Bend your left leg on the floor. Touch your right heel to your left knee corner. Right hand close behind you like a second spine. Left arm up and over. Grab your left knee with left hand, hand, heel, and knee touch. Inhale, stretch up, stomach in. Exhale, look over your right shoulder and twist. You can keep your right hand behind you for balance or take it off the floor. Grab your hip, your waistband. One day, reach around you and grab your left thigh with your right hand. Inhale, stretch up, stomach in. Exhale, look over your right shoulder, twist, twist, twist. Good, change, unwind, swap out your legs, showing you from the side. Bend your right leg on the floor, touch your left heel to your right knee corner. You can also have your right leg straight out in front of you. Left hand very close behind you so you're not leaning back, right? Right arm up and over your left knee. Try to grab your right knee with your right hand, hand, heel, and knee touch. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look over left shoulder and twist. You can keep your left hand behind you for balance or wrap it around for the half bind. Notice if your right knee is lifting up, try to press right knee down, left big toe down, point your right toes. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look over your left shoulder, twist, twist, twist. Good, change, unwind, turn around, Savasana. We started class, or we start 26 and 2 yoga, I should say, with a breathing exercise. And we end full circle with a breathing exercise, always beginning and ending with lung health. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Okay, come to the middle of your mat and towel for final breathing, Kapalabhati. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels, hands on your thighs. And if it hurts to sit on your feet, don't do it. Sit on your butt, crisscross applesauce. Every once in a while, try to sit on your feet. So for Kapalabhati, you're going to exhale through your mouth. As you exhale through your mouth, snap your stomach in. When your stomach relaxes, the lungs automatically take in air. So just focus on the exhale. It's a bit meditative. If you think too much about it, it's really hard. But if you just let your lungs do the work, it becomes, right, something you can turn your brain off of. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times. Concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times, sit up tall, all 5 fingers together, pointing forward, arms straight, chest up, shoulders down, and away we go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good for you. Honor yourself. Give yourself a hug, a high five, a pat on the back. Turn around, final Savasana. Close your eyes. Open your arms and legs. And just give yourself permission to be still for a little while longer, even if it's just like 3 breaths. As you inhale, feel your chest rise. As you exhale, let your shoulders fall. Inhale, feel your abdomen rise. Exhale, let your lower back relax towards the floor. Feel your ribs expand. Exhale, let everything else go. That's pretty funny. Take a slow inhale, slow exhale, and picture yourself in perfect, radiant health. I guess my phone was not turned on to do not disturb. Thank you all for joining. It is lovely to be here with you all. If you have any questions, let me know. Good to see you guys. Bye. Bye, friends.